Good day, Lord of Life. This is Pastor Lanny Westfall, and it has been my pleasure and joy to be here with you for this past year. I recently marked my 1-year anniversary with you here, and although my time is short, I still wanted to give you just a little bit of an update on where we are. When I first arrived, together with the rest of the PLC, we adopted several goals and challenges that we have been working on, and I am very happy to say that we have accomplished several of them and that we are working on many more. And so very recently, as I worked with the PLC, we created 5 more goals that either are an outgrowth of the previous ones or things that are new that we decided that we wanted to focus on during this coming program year of summer 2023 to summer 2024. And I just wanted to remind you of these goals so that we can work on them together. First of all, to restore and renew our in-person worship and programs at both campuses. It's very exciting that in the past several months we are growing in that, and we have almost hit 200 at worship. And so we are resuming live worship services as we have staff and volunteers that are available. And my challenge to you is to keep growing and think about going to 300 at worship so that you can add yet another worship service here at Lord of Life. The second goal is to provide financial, staff, and volunteer support for all of our ministries. There are some wonderful things that are happening all throughout Lord of Life, and I get to see this on a daily and a weekly basis. I encourage you to be generous and to also volunteer of your time and talents, which are numerous. The next goal, the third one, is to rebuild and grow our membership after the pandemic. And it was so exciting on a recent Sunday to see 8 new members received here at Lord of Life and to celebrate the baptism of 2 young children. Let's keep sharing God's good news and welcoming people into our fellowship, our community of faith here. The next one is to encourage a equipping and multiplying role for staff and volunteers. We are trying to rebalance away from a staff-led to a staff-coordinated model of ministry with more volunteers to get more people involved. In this way, we are recovering our mission congregation roots, and we are also reminding ourselves that every Christian is a disciple of Christ with a particular role in God's ministry here and elsewhere. Finally, we are discerning the future of 2-campus ministry. We will be having both campuses that will be fully operational during these 12 months, but we're also conducting a number of discussions, conversations, and investigations as far as what happens next, 1 campus or 2 campus. When the time comes for me to leave here, I will be very sad. I will miss you. And yet that is the day that we're all preparing for, when you welcome your next senior pastor. And there are more goals and more steps and opportunities that will come out of that. But what I want to do is just leave you with these words from the Apostle Paul in his letter to the Philippians. I press on, he says, toward the goal for the prize of the heavenly call of God in Jesus Christ. These inspiring words not only apply to the Apostle Paul, but to those of us here at Lord of Life. We have goals that have been given to us to achieve the mission that has been entrusted to us by Christ. Please continue to pray for God's help to accomplish that mission and consider how you can be part of it. Thank you.